Don't think positively, think resourcefully. Can you see the difference? Positively is a blind mindset of everything's going to be okay because I'm positive. There is some value in that because blind positivity is better than blind negativity or even eyes open negativity. Positivity is only going to get you so far, however. There's some reality that needs to be in there as well. So rather than positivity alone, think resourcefully as well, practically. What's the difference? If you're resourceful, you're saying, I've got a positive backbone to this. I'm going to go find the resources to make it happen. Not just put my fingers in my ear and hope for the best. Positivity is waking up at 5 a.m. when you're a kid and looking at your watch and it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and you've been told by your parents that you're not allowed to get out of bed until 6 a.m. It's crossing your fingers and hoping that it comes quicker. That's positivity. Being resourceful is at the same 5 a.m. figuring out a way to make you get back to sleep for an hour. There's a difference. There's an application, there's a positive application when you push in the resourcefulness as part of positivity. Really important. Where has it showed up in my life, being resourceful versus just positive? I think the positive side is something which has not ever quite set well with me because it seems too out there. It seems too convenient, too obvious. Just be positive. Resourceful is different. It's a bit grittier. It says, it doesn't matter what, I'm going to find a way. I think of the things in my life where I've had to find a way. I found one. It might not seem like you have as well sometimes. That's because you were there doing it. It might just seem that's the way it worked out. But it's not. It's because you did the things that you needed to do to get to that place. A great example for me is moving to America. I knew for a long time I wanted to move to America. But think about it now, I knew for a long time. Probably back to my teenage years. I didn't see that until much later. I knew that I liked it, but understanding that earlier would have helped me move. And the things that I did to get me to a point of moving were not necessarily for the explicit purpose of moving. And so on the face of it, at the time, I thought about it as just, oh, it worked out, or that happened, oh, this might happen, rather than what am I doing to push myself towards it. Could have saved myself a lot of time if I'd been more intentional about it. Just got a bit more clear about what it really meant. Being resourceful rather than just thinking it'll happen, it's all right. Again, there's some value in that, but being resourceful is more valuable. Because when you're resourceful, there's no limit. If you're resourceful, you can find things outside of you. You can find things inside of you, put them to the right place inside of you. You can understand why you've done things before. So this is awesome. For me, I can think about when I was resourceful and moving to America. What did I need to do? What did I rely on to make it happen? The pain of not being here? Not really. It's the pain of being somewhere else. The pleasure of not being here, or pleasure of being here, being the pool. Not really, because I could only see it in some ways. If you're a person that lets pain motivate you, or if you're a person that lets pain in, beat yourself up a lot, start to let it motivate you. Be resourceful. Maybe that is your resource. If it gets you to where you want to be, it could be part of your journey. There's no finish line here. Think about your resourcefulness. What have you done in your life? And it doesn't matter when it is. It could have been when you're very young. It could have been last week. We're talking about the application of the process, not the specifics of the process. Where in your life, I bet you if you could name 5 places where you've been resourceful to get something significant that's in your life now that wouldn't have been otherwise. You didn't step up, you didn't do it. Take some time, write some stuff down. Remember, if you don't write it down, it doesn't exist. Step up and do the things that most people don't. People write things down because they don't want to forget things. Only on the off chance, sometimes, maybe, you know what, it might happen. You deserve better. Write things down. Write down where you've been resourceful in the past. 5 places, 5 areas where you've shown absolute resourcefulness. Whether you knew it at the time or not. If you could find it, where would it be? Write it down and then derive the lessons. 5 places and then 3 lessons based on those 5 places that you've derived over time. Doesn't matter when. Doesn't matter how bad it felt at the time. Think about where it's put you now. Doesn't matter how silly it feels. Unless you're willing to have silly being more important to you than moving forward and get what you want. Because what do you really deserve in your life? What do you really want? Why can't you have it? The answer is you can. Be resourceful. Be positive, sure, but be resourceful. Think of human potential. Think about the things that we've accomplished. What do you want to accomplish? Oh, by the way, when's the right time to do it? Was it last week? Was it last month? Was it 2 years ago? Was it at the beginning of whatever that means to you? The right time, of course, is always now. It's never too late. Because anyway, it's about the journey. It's about who you're becoming along the way. It's about what other things come to you when you're putting yourself in that place. Be resourceful. It's very important. Because if you're not, what's the opposite? Unresourceful. If you're unresourceful, what's going to happen? You're going to get what the environment gives you. Maybe you've set up a supportive environment. So you're going to get some supportive things for a while. That's cool. And dangerous. Because when that goes away, and it will if you're not supporting it, if you're not being resourceful, then you're stuck. Either you're being resourceful or you're not. Positive, sure, be resourceful. Because if you're resourceful, your whole world's going to open up. If you're resourceful, there's no telling what you could achieve. If you're resourceful, what would you dream? If you were resourceful, what would you dream? Oh, and by the way, whose choice is it if you're resourceful or not? My challenge to you, find those 5 areas where you're resourceful. Could be recent memory, could be right back, could be somewhere in between. And 3 lessons you can derive for yourself from those 5 experiences and apply them. Apply them to what you want in the next year, in the next 5 years. If anything is possible, and we agree it is, what would it be in the next year or 5 years? And how would you apply those lessons? Go ahead, go forth. Be resourceful.